Hello, friends. Welcome to day 21 on this journey with the Bible through the year. I know today is Monday and it's not officially the beginning of a 4 week, but we just finished 21 days. That's 3 weeks, y'all. I'm so proud of you, and I'm really excited that we're still here. My name is Leo Lozano, an associate pastor here at Revive GMC in Pasadena, Texas. And again, it's just an honor to continue to read with you the Word of God. Today we are wrapping up Matthew 5. We're reading from verse 43 to 48. I'm reading from the New Living Translation, and please join me in whatever translation you have with you. You have heard the law that says, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say, love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. In that way, you will be acting as true children of your Father in heaven. For he gives his sunlight to both the evil and the good, and he sends rain on the just and the unjust alike. If you love only those who love you, what reward is there for that? Even corrupt tax collectors do that much. If you are kind only to your friends, how are you different from anyone else? Even pagans do that. But you are to be perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. This is the word of God for the people of God. Thanks be to God. I just love how, Jesus teaches us some incredible things, right? Love is at the core of what the gospel is, of God's heart. And here we have this thing, right? We love to put labels on people. And sometimes that label reads enemy. And we make very clear distinctions on how we treat enemy versus how we treat everyone else, right? But Jesus is asking us to do something very counterintuitive, right? We tend to love the ones who love us, and those who, are not loving towards us, well, they don't get that loving spirit from me either, right? But Jesus is inviting us to something bigger, better. And he makes it clear it's not okay to hate others just because they hate you. And someone at some point needs to break that cycle. And that's us. He's inviting us to take that step and to love those who hate you. Right? And I love how, we can read this over and over. You remember the story of the Good Samaritan? It begins because of a question like this one. What are the bigger commandments, or what's at the top? And Jesus is clear. Love God and love your neighbor. Yeah, but who's my neighbor, right? Because that's a big word, right? Not them, right? But Jesus is like, yep, them too, right? And here's what I love about this whole thing. Like, one of the incredible ways in which we can actually love our enemies is if we don't see them as enemies, right? Yeah. So Jesus is challenging us on that. Stop seeing people as your enemies. And believe me, you will be able to love them. Love them, and you will no longer see them as enemies. And there's a lot of power in that. So, yeah, I hope we can do what Jesus is asking us to do. That will be a good thing, right? So, friends, thank you for joining us on day 21. Yeah, 21 days. And this is just the beginning, right? Because the goal is 365. Be here all year long in the Word of God. And that's something incredible. That's something amazing. I hope we can meet again tomorrow as we continue, in this case, on day number 22 with the Bible through the year. Thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow. God bless you.